Welcome to the Vegas Insider channel here on YouTube as we take a look at Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals in the NBA. Kevin Rogers with you, and the Heat rallied past the Celtics to win Game 1 at FTX Arena on Tuesday, 118-107, and that game easily going over the total of 203.5. The Celtics played without Marcus Smart and Al Horford. Jimmy Butler took over 41 points for the Heat swingman, also a 17 of 18 from the free throw line as the Heat up 1-0 now heading into Thursday's action. And we're going to focus on the total for our best bet coming up in Game 2. Now, it was a free throw barrage in the opener. Boston was 24 of 32 from the line. The Heat 30 of 34, so 66 free throw attempts in that game. And got to believe that's not going to happen again coming up in Game 2. Also, a couple of total notes. The Heat, they've only had 2 overs so far in 7 home playoff games. One of them, of course, being in Game 1. Also, the Heat have not had consecutive overs so far in the playoffs. And Boston, in spite of how well they played in the first half, the offense just shutting down in the third quarter as the Heat ran away with things there. For my best bet coming up on Thursday night, we're going to go with the under of 207.5. Now, the total dropped down to 203.5 for Game 1. And that's the lowest total these teams have seen so far in the postseason. But now the adjustment up to 207.5. And again, I got to believe Al Horford's probably not going to play. He's in the COVID protocol. As far as Marcus Smart, he may play coming up on Thursday, which would at least help out Boston on the defensive side. But obviously, number one for Boston is to slow down Jimmy Butler. No one else really had a great game for the Heat offensively. Tyler Hero had 18 points. And for the Celtics, Jason Tatum, he played well in the first half, not so great in the second half. Celtics had only 8 guys playing in Game 1. But I believe that after we saw the high-scoring game in Game 1, we're going to revert back a little more defensive style in Game 2, less free throws. I'm going to take the under of 207.5 as my best bet for Game 2 between the Celtics and the Heat on Thursday night. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Vegas Insider TV. You can also find our Preakness Stakes preview with Anthony Stabile, as well as a French Open preview that starts up next week at Roland Garros. You could find that as well on our YouTube channel, as well as a Game 2 preview for the Mavs and the Warriors, and that will come out for Friday's Game 2 out in San Francisco. I am Kevin Rogers. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, best of luck with your bets.